Well, I work in a large investment bank in a big city, and the reason why I come to Canyon Ranch and basically take my 2-week vacation that they allow me every year at Canyon Ranch is that this is the only place that I've found that I completely de-stress.
I've stayed at quite a few different spas and hotels and resorts, and frankly, my wife was the one who encouraged me to come to Canyon Ranch. I was thinking, oh great, another spa week, and I wasn't really expecting too much. Boy, was I in for a surprise.
The first thing that I noticed when we pulled in to the Canyon Ranch property was just the spectacular great lawn, green and beautiful as far as I could see. And then we pulled up and you could see the mansion and the entrance to the hotel. There was flowers and plants, and it was just such a wonderful, peaceful environment. I actually felt my stress level go down just by coming onto property.
It was a very, very welcoming room. The sunlight was streaming in through the window. It was a very beautiful, sunny day outside. I spent an hour with a nutritionist and really learned more in that hour's period of time than probably in my entire adult lifetime about the things that I should and shouldn't be eating, and about the things that I shouldn't really worry about and concern myself over.
Well, Canyon Ranch offers so many different activities. You're bound to run into something you've never tried before. Take my advice, give it a try, because I haven't tried anything new here that I have not liked.
Bike riding is a great pastime. I absolutely love it. I've done a tremendous amount of it outside of the ranch. And coming to the Berkshires and with the ability to do it in a beautiful, absolutely unsurpassed environment. The instructors and the people that went along the ride were wonderful. The people that I rode with were fun. We got not only just the exercise out of it, but just the feeling of participating as a group and being able to see the beauty of the place and a certain amount of serenity that you can achieve.
The ropes course, woo, that was really a nerve-challenging test. You know, scaling ropes and learning to rappel, it's always something I've wanted to learn how to do, but never really had the time in the city to do that. I believe feeling good physically helps you be your best mentally, be your best father, be your best husband, and life sure does feel better if you feel good physically about yourself.
The food is just incredible. The presentation is spectacular. The ingredients are all so fresh and the colors are vibrant.
You think, how could they make something look so wonderful, taste so fabulous, and yet be so good for you?
I attended a cooking class one day for lunch. It was a lunch demonstration, and we actually cooked our lunch and learned all about the ingredients and how to prepare things in a very healthy way.
It was wonderful that the ranch gave you an opportunity to meet some of the other guests. There were opportunities at breakfast, lunch, and dinner to sit with other guests and kind of got to know them. So many wonderful people, and we were all there because we were wanting to make a commitment to a healthy lifestyle.
And then just the whole historical value of the town with just really, really charming buildings and great shopping. And then in the area was Tanglewood.
One of the most important things was to have an appointment with one of the doctors here, to look at my physical condition and what should be done. And one of the things that I did was I went to somebody who was an expert in diet. And so, as a result of that, I have a plan to improve my diet.
And then probably some of the more exotic would be the Euphoria, which is a fabulous combination of the hydro, to the body scrub, to the massage. And that was a great, great treatment.
My experience at Canyon Ranch was the first time in many, many years that I have focused on myself entirely. And I learned so many new things about myself and about things that I can do to improve my life, and I really owe that to the time that I spent there.
It's almost magical. The air in Tucson is clear as a bell, and you can see 100 miles in almost any direction.
Well, from the minute you enter, you're greeted by the bell staff and the guest services, and they just make you feel so at home.
It's obvious that guest service is their first priority. They want you to be happy, and naturally, if you're happy, you're going to want to come back.
Put your packs on.
The instructors are a lot of fun. They relax everyone, they create a group environment if you want it, or they'll leave you alone if you want to have a solitary experience.
People come to Canyon Ranch because the staff truly, truly cares about each and every guest. They make you feel like you're number one.
You do not need a vacation from your vacation once you get home. You can do as much as you want, as little as you want. There's time to reflect. There is a full day of everything if you want to. I mean, my day can be as full as taking a hike in the morning to 40 different classes a day to choose from, and having dinner and taking that massage in the evening. Or I could just sit back by the pool, lay out, and just reflect on my life and just take personal services and be pampered all day.
So it's everything from services that just make you feel good to services that can truly change your life, and you can sit down with a professional and learn how you can take what you've learned and incorporate it in your life when you get home.
I thought that there were only a few ways to do each exercise, but I realized that there's so many different choices of equipment. But one thing that I like so much is that the instructors are so enthusiastic. And even when you're tired at the end of the day and you think that you're not really comfortable doing something else, they just motivate you to do it.
I think there's a real support group with the other guests, and that to me is a big part of the Canyon Ranch experience, and that's the community, and the community being defined as the guests, as the staff, and everyone really being open and sharing with respect to some of the experiences they're going through.
Again, being able to tap into that trust relationship.
Almost there. Take your time.
Is something that also in itself is a healing experience.
It just sparked all kinds of fresh new ideas and things because we were both going through new experiences.
Together, we've really discovered something totally new for us that's helped our relationship out immensely.
I tried Watsu for the first time just because I wanted to try something different. And it was amazing how it really enabled you to open up.
Canyon Ranch in Tucson is a fantastic place to come year after year. The weather is just perfect, and the landscape and the views are utterly magnificent.
And it's just amazing to be in the desert and be surrounded by the incredible wildlife that's right here on property and right outside your front door.
The best thing I like about Canyon Ranch is there's a lot of places to go and be alone. You know, I've been to both, Tucson and the Berkshires.
First time when my wife brought me here, I didn't really know what to expect. But there's so much more Canyon Ranch has to offer.
I love Canyon Ranch for the staff. I mean, you don't go anywhere on this property without getting a smile.
Canyon Ranch is a family of people, and that comes through from the first moment that you walk in the door to the last moment when you walk out the door, and you feel received into that family while you're there. And it made a huge impact on my life.
When healthier living becomes a conscious choice in your life, you'll realize you can feel this good forever. In that unforgettable moment, your world again becomes this wondrous adventure where all things are possible. Discover your moment at Canyon Ranch and let the journey to healthier, happier living begin.